And there's the bell. Oh, man, am I ready for this? Look at him unloading with the Dez press. Randy Orton, no problem getting out of that one. Oh, wait, nice reversal. Quick thinking to avoid that.
What's in Holland's mind right now?
The array of moves that Randy Orton has at his fingertips is truly dazzling. I mean, whether it's a drop kick or an inverted backbreaker or a power slam, the Viper's got a way to break his opponent's body and his will.
That's someone who gets it. Someone who knows the value of hard work and dedication.
Oh my gosh, his neck and back and shoulders driven right into the ground. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. Boy, he just got laid out. Not today, too fast.
Thinking about that arsenal of moves Randy Orton has, you can see how he developed it so well. His dad, Cowboy Bob Orton, had more than a few tricks of his own that I'm sure Randy picked up at a very early age.
Yeah, and then for Randy to have Ric Flair take him under his wing as soon as he reached WWE. That's another pretty good mentor to have around. And the Viper made the most of his education. We see that every time he issues another beating. Oh, out of nowhere! Nice reversal.
You don't need to be an expert in the human anatomy to know that an arm is going to be in major trouble if this keeps up.
Yeah, but fortunately, I am an expert in the human anatomy. Oh, out of nowhere!
Say what you will about Randy Orton, and most people have plenty to say, but there can be no doubt that he is one of the most ruthless performers in WWE.
Oh, forget about ruthless, Michael. I'd go so far as to call him merciless. I mean, when we see the Viper get that demented grin on his face and an opponent in a vulnerable position, we know that things are bound to get a little nasty. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
And into the cover. And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. And if we're going to talk nasty when it comes to Randy Orton, I'll never forget the night on Raw when the Apex Predator gave The Miz one of the worst beatdowns I've ever seen right in front of Miz's parents. That was downright cruel, but Randy seemed to enjoy every last minute of it. Uh-oh.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
No kidding, this is getting Orton.
And the shoulder's up in time.
Well, as long as it's up before that 3 count, that's all that matters.
You better look out. Here comes Randy Orton. His moves are so crisp, so devastating.
What a move! What a smart move!
We're looking at complete domination here. Well, King, just like you said, the cruelty factor is always high in a Randy Orton match. The Apex Predator hears voices, and I'm not sure what they're saying to him, but I know they're not telling him to play nice in the sandbox. Oh, Holland, huge move.
That might do it. Holland can win it all here.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep...
Whoa, 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 look out, he's got that armbar locked in. Orton's in trouble. Oh, out of nowhere.
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this.
Uh-oh. What are we going to see here? No, wait. Nice reversal.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the action inside the ring. That's where you're going to win this thing. Nicely done there.
There can only be one top dog here in the WWE, and a win here will go a long way in solidifying one of these guys' claims of being the best in the business. Quick thinking to avoid that. Look past the ring at the thousands and thousands of WWE fans in attendance. Each and every one of them are having a great time tonight.
Oh, you're right about that. You always have a great time when you attend a WWE event live, just like we are here tonight. This is wonderful.
That's got to be it. Randy Orton, how about that finishing move?
Quick cover by Randy Orton.
Oh, boy. The RKO. That should do it, Cole.
He did it. What a huge win.
You want to talk about crowd pleasing? Oh, that was a match for the record. We got a couple of highlights here. Oh, there were some unbelievable highlights. Watch this.
Here's your winner, the Apex Predator, Randy.
Please welcome my guest tonight. Let's talk about Randy Orton. What are your thoughts on him?
He's been turning it up lately. I can appreciate that. I want the best version of him in the ring, and I think that's what I'm going to get at the pay-per-view. Only time will tell.
There you have it. Back to you, Cole.
And approaching the ring, from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
Who can ever forget the night after WrestleMania 29 when Dolph Ziggler cashed in his Money in the Bank contract to capture the World Heavyweight title from Alberto Del Rio.
Let me tell you something. That was one of the loudest eruptions I have ever heard.
Here's a guy committed to excellence. You have to appreciate that.
Indeed he is. A superstar gets a certain feeling when he knows there's a strong possibility he may exit the match in a completely different condition than he entered. That's not exactly a comforting thought when it's your career.
You know, one of the things that people don't know about Dolph Ziggler is that he brings his charisma and stage presence to the world of comedy. That's right, Ziggler travels the United States in his free time and is a stand-up comic.
God, there was nothing accurate about that attempt at offense.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed. Look out!
Inside the ring now.
Finally, let's get this done inside the ring.
What a match this is going to be.
I've been looking forward to this one for a long time, Cole. You know, Michael, I've been meaning to see one of Dolph's comedy bits, and I've heard they're great. Whether he's doing a 5-minute, 20-minute, or an entire 60-minute set, Ziggler shows his comedy chops on stage and loves every minute of it, just like he loves showing off in a WWE ring. Look at this. Dolph Ziggler doing some good work here.
The crowd on hand tonight clearly fired up for this match here on Superstars.
The reversal from Ziggler.
You see it all in WWE, biting, scratching, and punching like right there.
Those are all the moves you used on me in our WrestleMania match, Cole.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Not today, too fast. Oh, out of nowhere. Uh-oh.
You could call this a good old-fashioned butt whooping.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're witnessing. A butt whooping. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Oh, he looks like he's in no man's land here. He needs to be able to put things back together here.
Michael, this is a good grief. That was a heavy shot.
Dolph Ziggler gets the cover.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one. There it is, the zigzag, and Dolph Ziggler's just applying the finishing touches.
Yeah, when Dolph Ziggler hits that zigzag, it's usually over.
This might be it. Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down. Ziggler works his way out of trouble.
And Ziggler's quickness never ceases to amaze me. Oh my gosh, his neck and back and shoulders driven right into the ground. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt. Uh-oh, climbing the turnbuckle. Oh, they're taking a risk here.
That's how you win matches. I gotta tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in.
Quick thinking to avoid that. He takes to the air. Wow. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
Here we go. Oh, Holland, huge move.
That might do it. Holland can win it all here. One of my favorite rivalries from Dolph Ziggler's career was against Chris Jericho. I mean, this was one of the rivalries where the action in the ring was phenomenal. And the banter back and forth between the Show-Off and Y2J was just as entertaining.
Can he do it here?
This may be it.
Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight.
The reversal from Ziggler. Ziggler just brutally pounding on his opponent here. Gosh, when he's in that ring, he's one of the best. Boy, Cole, that match between Ziggler and Jericho at SummerSlam 2012 was simply off the charts. And the next night, Dolph got even and defeated Jericho on Monday Night Raw. I could watch those two lock up in the ring anytime. And it's Dolph Ziggler with the reversal. Oh, man, from the high red district.
I wouldn't know what that's like.
Watch it, watch it.
Thrown right into that turnbuckle. I could hear it from here.
And we both could see it, and he felt it. Oh, man, how do you stand after an attack like this? He's got him down, Cole. Is this it?
It could be. The tide has most definitely turned, ladies and gentlemen. No doubt about it. Ziggler's in bad shape. Up and over with a suplex.
Even if you can get back to your feet after a move like that, at this stage of the match, you're still struggling to find your balance. Whoa! Don't get up!
We know what's coming here. And there's the butterfly DDT.
Why would you name something as vicious as a DDT a butterfly?
Going high risk. If this continues, we could be talking about something no one wants to discuss. Facial reconstructive surgery.
I know you don't like to talk about your facial reconstructive surgery.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down. We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be? Back between the ropes. Unleashing it for the second time now.
Not today, too fast. Quick
guillotine to avoid that. This is the type of attack that just wears down an opponent.
Yeah, and you can see it working right here. Uh-oh, look at this. He's got it locked in. Will this be it? There's no escaping this.
What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
When you get in control like this, and he goes for the cover.
This is it.
All right, Cole, I'm going to win. Man, he's got to feel great. And here's just some of the action we saw during the match. Let's go to the highlights here. There was no love lost. We may be looking at the match.
Here's your winner, Dolph Ziggler.
And he picks up the win.
Now that's having a game plan and executing it to perfection.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this live crowd appears to have enjoyed it.
Hey, wait a minute. Is that? It is. Look who's coming out here.
This isn't his match, but it looks like he's got a bone to pick with one of the superstars.
Yeah, and he doesn't look too happy to see him either. Did you hear the trash talk between them? I don't think he's going to stay focused in this match. Randy Orton's a third generation.
These two superstars are at a standoff here.
Wait a minute. He needs to stay focused here. He shouldn't turn his back to his opponent during a match. Oh, or that happens.
Welcome back to the show. This is my guest tonight. Let's talk about what happened out there tonight. Some would say you're showing a different side of yourself lately. Do you find that to be true?
Sometimes, to get what you want in the WWE, you have to be more aggressive, more ruthless. I can assure you, I'm the same me. I'm going to go out there every night and fight for the WWE Universe. The only difference is, I'm taking no prisoners. I'm going to make it to the top for my fans, and that's all there is to it.
The landscape in WWE is wide open right now. What's next for you?
I've got my eye on the prize, a WWE Championship. Those guys at the top better watch out because I'm gunning for them. I'm getting better and better each day, each match. I've not even reached my peak, and that's a scary thought.
There you have it. Back to you, Cole.